Well, come here. Now you decide. Now you decide to come get it. Well, come here. Come get that toy. Give me that toy. Give me that toy. Give me that toy. What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? You gonna get it? You gonna get it? Well, go get it. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. That's my good boy. We're supposed to be. Go get it. Oh, watch out for Snowball. Watch out for Snowball. You gotta run the gauntlet between Shadow and Snowball down there, don't you? Well, go get it. Go get it. Oh, good snack. You took that one right away from him, didn't you? Away from him, didn't you? Yes, you're such a good boy. Go get it. Go get it. That's his toy from Christmas. The last one that was in his stocking. We just took it out today. It's a little like a little bone with the squeezy in it. You like it though, don't you? Yeah, well, go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Don't look at me. Go get it. He's smart. He's a smart little fella. Yes, he is. You're a smart little fella, aren't you? There's my boy. All right. Oh, you're so vicious. You're so vicious. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. You get that? Ah. Oh, go get it. Sorry. Stepped on a kitty. I stepped on another kitty there, didn't I? They're everywhere underfoot. There. Go get it. Go get your toy. What are you looking at me for? Go get your toy. Are you done? You done playing now? We've already been playing for like 10 minutes, and I just set this up and see if he'd still do it. And of course, he's worn out. Hurricane is up there on the mantle in a safe spot. They keep attacking him. The girls, her and actually Angel went after him too, and I'm almost ready to let him out and just. I hate just putting him outside though, when he's still healing up. It's healing up very nicely. His little wound on his back, but I'd rather him stay in here. But he's under more stress from these dumbass cats. I locked him all in the bathroom last night for a couple hours just to give him a break, because there was like a damn cat fight going on here. It sounded like, but yeah. All right, well. All right, let's get back to what we started with, which was doing video for tonight. Yeah, there's one of the other little troublemakers, that little girl. And their tails get bristled out. They're like, that big around when they're all flared out. And this is how I use Bones when it's not Halloween. He's my stand-in when I'm setting up shots like this so I can see where, because if I don't have the camera turned where I can see the front, but I get a better picture from the back camera than the forward camera, of course. So, but yeah, that's where old Bones comes in handy. He goes back to his lounging on the couch. The boxes, that's the litter boxes, and that's one of their favorites is to get in there. And there's one over there. Shadow has his. So next to Gizmo, he never complains though. Well, greetings to you, my friends, one and all, and thank you for joining me tonight on Bayou Gold Guy. I am Bayou Gold Guy, and I don't have any Paydirt to do this week. My order didn't come in yet. Come here. Yeah, there's my boy. If I'm sitting here, he's got to be in my lap. And between that and dealing with the 15 kittens and the dog in the house, and I just didn't have time to mess with it anyway. Plus, I'm healing up. I don't know if you can see that, but compared to this wrist, Angel bit the fuck out of me. The cat that just had the babies, my the one that I've had, and you can see right there. Those are her two canine teeth that sunk in, and then this side is where she clamped down all the way around on my wrist and just bit down and held it for like, a 2 or 3 count. And she was actually going after him. He was kind of laying like this on the bed next to me last night or night before, whatever it was. And she was out of the box between, with my arm between them. And for whatever reason, she was reacting to him. And when I moved my arm to pull him away, she just clamped down on me, and you could just see it in her eyes. She's like, after a second, she's she just like panicked, and she has never done never done anything like that. It's just amazing to me the force of that bite and how my whole hand is just swollen up. I mean, like I said, twice the size, and I soaked it down with alcohol and rinsed it real good and did it a couple of different times. But just the force of her bite, I've had a kitten. A kitten bit me once. It's about the age of my 6-week-old ones that I'd found out in the road. It was trapped underneath a truck, and I saw it at the light, and I got the guy out of the truck, and we got the cat out. And when I grabbed it, it turned and locked in on the webbing on my hand. And I pulled my hand out, and I got this little kitten hanging from one canine tooth from my hand. And but no, that's the only thing. But just the damage it seemed to have done to my flexors and my tensors, the tendons that make your move your fingers and stuff. I just said it's just been really painful. I've been sleeping with. I had the heating pad on it. I've had not the heating pad, the cold pack on it, and then I hadn't been. I'd been in the hot shower, but I mean, really, as far as flexing and being able to move, it's like I said, it's crazy. So I don't know what got into her. She, like I said, it was a one panic moment thing that she did. And so, but yeah, all the new babies are doing. I didn't see what they were doing behind me. Y'all probably did. Somebody should have warned me. So there goes the box of. I had the this cup had about, I don't know, 20 balls in it. That little piece. That's what it's like around here now all the time. But yeah, I guess I was just going to cover a little ground tonight on the upcoming auction. Thank you to John R. Prospecting, who did a shout out on his Gold Nugget Sales upper shelf Coyote Creek dirt that it just came out from Mike. And I was trying to tell if it looked different from my from what I have because I had a jug, I think I got 10 grams from in the jug, and because I gave one away to on the giveaway for that, and Mandy's Candies won that one, and so I'd gotten another 1 gram bag to make up for it, so I'd have keep it at 10 grams. And actually, I've given away and actually sold a lot of that I had of it, just because it's so beautiful. You just kind of want to share it. But I couldn't really tell. It looked like it was a little bit different, not quite as crumbly as the gold I have. So I couldn't believe John still had his damn jug sitting there unopened or untapped. So I'll be interested to see whenever he gets to that if it looks, if the gold's different, because that Oregon gold was a different thing for sure that came out of that Coyote Creek. And that was kind of the novelty of that stuff, was because it was a very rich ground, and Mike had said that that they actually had some fine gold that they would recover out of the material out of that claim. And but again, that's what we were talking about before. What would be naturally occurring in that, even at the richest level, you'd have to have basically know that there's no fine gold in there at all, only tin mesh and larger, whatever. And then if you went all through it and you found those 5 or 6 or 10 little weightless specks, you'd know that's naturally occurring gold in this. Otherwise, but it was kind of that was why I'd gotten the big jug, had him go ahead and give me the jug to see if I could see a notable difference, which I really knew I didn't. But plus, it was just a cool material, so I wanted to have more of it as well. But so John, he's going to be helping out on the auction, on live streaming with us. Kind of keep an eye, since I don't have a laptop that I can use. My laptop, the screen is blacked out. I run everything through the HDMI into my TV, so that's basically the equivalent of my cable box is my screwed up laptop, and then everything else is done through my phones. So and also, before we go on, and I also say, if you have not yet, we'd like to try to get John to 1,000 subscribers before he goes out in May to the Freedom Fest. and does his do his big giveaway on live stream out there. And so I'll leave a link again to his channel in the description. And if you have not yet done so, please consider going over there and hitting his like button, subscribe button, and the one for this channel as well. As long as we're shilling shilling subscribers, and I immediately have again too many damn things here. I have to say thank you so much to y'all that I just started the join button on the channel, and I had first thing, my buddy Chris W. Mandy, she supports everybody. Is on has been a fixture in the treasure community for a long time since before I was doing this, and mentally corrupted. Thank you so much to all you guys. And then just recently, we added my screen name is Troubled One, and which was also he sent the first thank you super thanks that I got on my channel. So again, thank you so much for that. And then of course my good friend T Rep has threw his hat in. So thank you all so much. Again, it's really it's very very touching, and just really makes you happy when people like your channel and support it like that. It's like I said, I'm very grateful, and on any level at all, it's like I said, it's just a validation of people, So it's a nice thing to have when you're constantly fighting. You do hell just today. YouTube pulled the comment and sent me the threat saying, well, if you keep doing hate speech, we'll shut your channel down. It was commenting on Greg Foreman. He was doing his video on the Black conservative perspective, and it was show again. They've had another psycho tranny, a woman who thinks she's a man that they stopped before they actually went on the mass shooting. But they had the whole tranny manifesto, transfesto, as they call them now, spelling out how they were going to target, the elementary school. She's 18. She was 18 years old, and target the elementary schools and which classrooms would be the easiest to access for where they were, and sitting in front of her dad's gun case, looking at the black guns. Imagine just using them to take people. Just again insane bullshit. And my comment on there was quit. He kept talking about the Memphis shooter, who again, that transfesto has never been released because it ties directly to all the libtard. Probably calls out some of these libtard spokespeople and politicians by name, and their rhetoric that has prompted this bullshit with these psychopaths. And I was saying, do not, why are you using? And that was the other thing. In the manifest, like 100-something pages of this potential murderer they just caught, and hopefully he will be should be locked up for life. Period. Just because you didn't get a chance to murder a ton of people, because this is someone you'll never let out, because even in 20 years they'll be a threat. But yeah, so mine was but that was part of her manifesto. Tranifesto was she wanted to be famous. It's again, if you don't know what sex you're supposed to be attracted to, you're already wired wrong to begin with. So it was always, medically, clinically considered mental illness, homosexuality, mental illness, deviant behavior, sexual deviance. It was a mental illness. And then they've had, they fought enough to, not call it that because, reasons. And so now it's opened up to the delusion that we see, where we have, just out of control deviance and delusion going on, and being, they just had I just saw the girl, I think a Virginia girls team got up and walked off the track meet, well, rather than competing with a tranny, because that's they all, if there's one that shows up within 100 feet of where you're doing it, turn around, walk away, and refuse to participate in any damn sports. You're in high school. It's most of these people, most of it's not going to make any relevance to your, you're going to miss your high school career or part of your playing, but it's a bigger issue. Parents don't leave it to the kids. Pull your kids out. Say no. I'm the adult, and that was the thing that these the same thing with the furries. They're these kids are standing up in schools in Colorado for the the other kids that come in dressed like animals with litter boxes and paw at them and bark at them, and the regular normal kids cannot defend themselves or even call out these imbeciles. So basically, they have a free roam, a free reign, and it's just out of control. And it's the same pattern we see over and over again whenever you don't stop derelict, evil, criminal, psychotic behavior. It validates other people to do it, and it just snowballs. So, it started. We saw the vermin scum that burned down the country in 2020. Nothing came of that. No arrests, and so we've seen the vermin scum that are flowing into our country illegally. They start their career as an American by breaking the law and being here illegally. So again, these and I use that as the dictionary term, which says that vermin are people perceived as despicable and causing problems for the rest of society. The vermin who ransacked her house was the example, or the vermin that are tearing down statues, and the vermin that are invading our country, and the vermin that are seeing that criminals are set free with no bail to commit crimes within 24 hours worse than the ones that they were already arrested for again and again and again. So it's now we've got these illiterate trash of the world in New York. I think they were the Africans speaking French, demanding that they were not getting the rights. They were xenophobic because we're not being taken care of the way we should be. They're here illegally. Arrest them and throw them out. Columbia University just shut down the Nazi scum protesters, Nazi Islam. With their flags threatening the lives of people. And make no mistake, these vermin are going to be violent before it's over, because that is who they are and that's what they do. They're terrorists. And again, these kids, this trash that's out there, fighting, identifying as Hamas, burning the American flag, chanting "Death to America," are here on visas. Kick them out of the country, haul this terrorist scum back to the sandy shithole they belong, so they can sit in the desert rubbing dirt in their hair and continue their pathetic lives where they should be. Again, I'm after that attack on Israel, they're blowing away Iran, and I say they don't stop; they just keep going. Again, I'd like to see the entire Arabian Peninsula wiped clean. And make no mistake, the Arabs are as big as scumbags as they're actually more so. Probably the laziest group in the world. Arabs work about an hour a day is their average. They hire people to do everything for them because, again, these are illiterate desert dwelling scum who'd again be sitting in the desert rubbing rocks in their hair if Americans hadn't come over there and gotten the oil for them and turned them into a giant world power of, murderous scum. So direct connection with the, with 9/11, as well as the other entities within our own government that were involved in that. No questions, nothing, no repercussions of that. So, but yeah, so since I said they should be referred to as psycho trannies, not by name, whenever you're referring to these mass murderers who want to be nothing more than, or who are delusional psychopaths. And that's apparently hate speech if you call a mass murdering psycho tranny a psycho tranny. So there you go. So yeah, I've been already high blood pressure up today. And so anyway, this is supposed to be a very short little coverage of what we got coming up. I'm not sure how well this stuff will translate on the camera. I'm going to try to set it up on the table, have lighting, have my camera set up for the live stream so that it can show what we've got. But so of course the first thing we've got is the Bayou Gold Guy 420 bottle, and I don't know if you can see, but you can see that the gold showing through on that. That is the I arranged it like that so that yes, it would show. But yeah, this is the again the it's the forward and backwards year for 2024 is 420 forwards and backwards. So it's double the 20 there, double the meaning this year. So that's the one we got going for that. That'll be our top. That's 2 grams of gold in there right now. Of course, loaded up with all the other goodies, inclusions. A lot of green. You can see here there's peridot, and there's some jade, and then there's some other green stones. I've got some of that neon blue apatite that's got the green stone to it. And then, of course, our gator eyes and a variety. Got some of those apricot garnets from my good friend Matthew Lopez there in the UK. So yeah, that's like I said, that's our that'll be our main. And again, I'm not even sure how you start this. I mean, I think you start the pricing below the value of it, right? So a 2-gram bottle, $2,400 on the nose was when I checked today was what gold was going for, and we'll see how long that holds. But so yeah, I mean, gold value on the bottle itself right now is would basically be like $144. So what, you start out like at 100 and see where it goes from there. But depending on what the price ends on, if somebody really wants the 420 bottle or whatever, I will be adding gold to it at the being determined by what it ends up going for. But it's got 2 grams of some chunky. You can see it's got some nice chunky. I think we've got a half gram nugget in there, or 0.60 gram nugget in there. Congratulations again to Home Zoo and Prospecting, who won the Mono YT 808 raffle that he did, and a lot of great channels and a lot of great prizes on that one. So congratulations to him for that. So then we've also got the display vial that we'll be doing, which is the 420 design, of course, with in the greenery. And I haven't done one of these in a while, so it's kind of cool doing this. And you can see it's got the gold on display. It's some of that leaf gold, so it should hold. I pack it in there pretty tight. But you want to kind of treat these like a the snow globe, because depending on where it's been sitting, it's got aside from the neon blue apatite and the peacock stone and amethyst and peridot and assorted things in there. It also has the crushed black rainbow opal, which gives it a very nice rainbow iridescent kind of coloring, sparkling as it grabs onto different garnets or pieces on the sides there. So yeah, when you get it, you want to shake it up, get it back at the top, and then let it filter down through, and you'll get your effect that way. I need to get some more of that stuff. I'm almost out. That was I'd ordered. I thought I was getting rainbow opals, and I got this granular powder. Like, what the hell is this? Real nice. They said, well, just keep that. We're going to send you. I'll send you the largest thing I have to see if it works. And even the next largest thing was still way smaller than what I needed, but it was perfect for adding to these vials. So I did go through the bigger. They were maybe like 1 millimeter, barely 1 millimeter, if that, flakes. These are granular, so they're perfect for that as a dust. And then we're going to have, you see this one, it is the let's see, how much is it? I forget what this weighs.
Mesmerizing formation, resembling pearls on a cosmic necklace, with Earth nestled among them. This discovery.
Okay, yeah, this is a 1 point. I should know that just from looking at it. This is we're doing the 1.6 gram nugget in the display case from Fossil. It's like the one that I have, except I've got mine for some reason. The first one I had this round base where it can sit sideways or that way. This one that I found, unless I got it somewhere else, I was looking. I had the base for it like this, where it sits square. So, but it does make it nice. It kind of looks alone there in that, but it makes a cool display to be able to see your gold. So that's a 1.6 gram nugget of the. I think this was from Gold Nugget. Is a Gold Nugget sales nugget from probably Golden Garnets. I'm guessing. So that will go up, and again, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how you price. What do you start? What do you start these with? I don't know. We'll just make it up as we go along. I'm sure you guys, some of you guys, I've been on a couple of auctions over the years. I've been doing this. I've only bought from one, which was Novice Star, which I still have one of those beautiful nuggets that I got from him, which is that little kind of round, looks like a kind of a pillow quality to it. He had some loose gold as well that I'd gotten on it, but he had a lot of stuff for sale. I don't remember what I got it for, but it was like at cost or better on the stuff. It was like one of those buy it now or something. But at any rate, very cool. But I just don't have any auction experience. Like I said, I don't know. So, but we'll also be doing a since it's our first live chat. Live stream. We do a live chat every Friday, but yeah, for our first live stream, we will be doing the Bayou Gold Guy 420 giveaway on this one, and point point 0.35 grams, I believe, is in this, and you can see a little bit of gold shining through on this as well. I thought I wrote this crap down. Maybe some of it, not all of it. Oh, I've got it recorded, so there you go. That's why I didn't worry about writing it all down as I was going. And then, of course, I'm working on, this is bottle number 58. I've got bottle number 59 that I am working on right now. And this was a real bonehead. I don't know what I got lost in numbers, but I did this as bottle number 48. And I was done with it, and I'm looking at it going, that just doesn't seem right to me. And yeah, so basically what I did was I cut a little square and put 58 on it and then patched it over it. So I think it pulled it off. It took me a while to do this label. It's y'all can see whenever from distance it kind of blends in, but when you zoom in on it, you can see there are a lot of pin marks. There are a lot of motions to make these, as far as it's not a homogeneous swipe it with the thing and be done with it. That is our array. That is what we'll be going out with. So yeah, I guess we'll be doing a guess the numbers on this one on when we do that for our first live stream giveaway. And so I believe that will probably wrap us up for this. I can't really think of anything else right now to get into. I'm going to have, like I said, we're revisiting one next week that I already did because I had so much fun with it, and I needed some more just because of, you can figure out probably what I'm talking about right now just from that. But yeah, and then we're going to see what's coming next. I think we're going to try to go with some. I'd like to check out that Mandalime, the Glacier bag with the half gram nugget in it on the 1 gram bag. That was some very cool looking gold and a nice chunk. So, and again, when Mike says half gram minimum, I was watching. I think it was Metally Corrupted. Was doing what his bag that he'd gotten, and it was like a 0.72 or something over 0.7 tenths of a gram. So you knew it was going to be more than a half a gram on most of those for sure. Just like whenever I get, these are like this one. This is one that was a 1 gram guaranteed nugget, but it was 1.67 grams. So very cool. Like I said, there's not many companies that you can order a bag of Paydirt for, especially for a 1 gram bag, and get a half a gram nugget in it. Much less getting a 3 gram bag for less. Getting a bag some Paydirt for less than $300 that has, over a gram nuggets in it or better. So again, it's just awesome, and we appreciate Mike very much. I appreciate y'all very much. So again, if you are new to the channel, welcome, and consider hitting that subscribe button, the like button, and the share. We're trying to get YouTube to feed this stuff out, and they've been hesitant about it. And thank you all. And if you're one of the many thousands of unique viewers that come through every month, consider hitting that subscribe and that notification bell to catch more of these. If not, then I'll see you whenever next time you come through. Either way, I appreciate you viewing. I appreciate all of you being here. Again, thank you so much for the membership. People that have joined the membership. That's like I said, that's just awesome. And till the next time, which will be Saturday at 4:20 p.m. on April 20th, which is tomorrow. I will see you then. Well, I knew there was something I was forgetting, and it was because it's very unpleasant. Sadly, we received word that our good friend John Johns he had a cooking channel, and was a friend of this channel, was in the live chats with us often. He passed away on the 16th of this month after fighting a battle with cancer. He actually had gone into remission, and it came back with a vengeance, and it was just too much this time. So I left a community post last night that his son had put out for him on his channel. He's not a YouTuber. He was just letting people know about his dad. And I'm literally just 2 days ago, I was thinking I needed to send him a message, because I had not seen him on the channel in a long time. And I knew he had said on talking back and forth with him before. I don't know if it was in comments or separate off of the channel, but at any rate, I knew that he had been having a resurgence with issues of his health that were pretty tough, but I did not know the extent of it at all. So he's got about I think it's like about 980 something subscribers on his channel. It's gone down. It was at 1,000, I believe, but I think it'd be a nice comment to this to him, and if we could, I'll leave a link if we could get him back up to 1,000 subscribers. Like I said, he was really a nice guy. I'd planned on actually meeting him over here at one of the restaurant hotels after Ida. He would go out and do cooking demonstrations and stuff around different areas, because he was from down here in South Louisiana, and they wouldn't let him film there or something, so we ended up not doing that. And it's like, well, we'll get together for a dinner or something sometime, and and that was it. But the point of that is that don't put things off, because you never know when you might not ever see anybody again. So again, if I know you guys are really good about supporting channels, and I know anytime anybody comes into the live chats on our Friday shows, if they're a new channel, they'll pick up however many people are in the chat that night. So you guys are awesome with that, and John's been in there numerous times, so I'm sure a bunch of you guys that are already subscribed to his channel. But if you're not, it's been a while since he's been there. So again, I'll leave a link at the end of the description, and if we could, let's get him back up to 1,000, and just as a way of saying, hey, we remember you. So thank you. Peace out. check out my Coyote Creek jug, click the video link here. Thanks for watching.